All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? 90 Wolf. I'm here all day. Greystone travel. Check that. We're on Mike 52 right here. 52. Now watch one. Smoke. Big rip.
Block now on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
First down, Cincinnati.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the safety screen. Get it.
Going to give this time to the tailback. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
52. Come on. You better bring it. Check the hot break. Check 50.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Ready. 70, Indy. Let him know. Mike 55. Hey. Mike 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, they scared. Mike 52.
Throwing his lock on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready up. 58, come on. I got it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
That's going to be a long day. 49, check 49. 80 weapon.
on second down. It's Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 99. Check 99. 61. Matchbox lights. Let's go.
Now Cook.
Got you, boy.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
What are you doing? You can't get past me.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. All day, every day, any day. Hey, check, hey, echo. Watch 55.
Throwing on 3rd down, Greer. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on,
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And it's 3rd down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down. Yeah. Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, Mike 7. Mike 52. Tackles. Be driven.
Block now to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Go now. 8, read. Bam, get it.
Back home, it's the first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Gurley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
All day. Check safety. Shit. Out.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. You've told me before it's tough to identify how to block a 3-4 defense. There wasn't a whole lot of blocking there.
And one other thing an offensive line coach told me, if you want to run wide against a 3-4, which is difficult to do because of the speed of the outside linebackers, it's often difficult for your offensive linemen to hit targets in space and create lanes for your guys to run through.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, box drop, box drop. 55, Mike 55. I know he ain't got it. Mike 55, right there.
On third and long, it's locked. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
At the 40-yard line.
On the ready. 93's the mic. And what's the block? Go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier. Shaquille Griffin on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready? 91.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On second down now, it's Cook. Ooh, the juke. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 31.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
10 logo.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And an alley to run. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Check 26, check that.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
At the 21-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Throwing now is locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Now the Bengals on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun on third down, Locke. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And to give this time to the tailback. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
LaMarcus Joyner on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm trying to collect. Yep. Motion. Hey, check Mike. Watching you 5.
Let's go, D.
Hey, Delta.
Check 55 to Mike.
Let's go.
Now to the air. Lock. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the twitch.
To throw it is Locke. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the turnover, here's Greer. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
91.
Coming to you.
Now a first down throw, Greer. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Sammy Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. 10 Lobo. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The ball carrier. Anthony Barr brought him down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
Watch his leg. Watch his leg.
at the 24-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the gun on 3rd down, Greer. And this is Cook with a grab. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action, Greer. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Cook stripped. The ball's out, and the Bengals grab it. Room here to run. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Todd Gurley. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set, ready, 8, read. Come on, D. Get it.
On 2nd down, Cook works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now it's Greer. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And McManus able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Switch. Tighten up.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Check nickel.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Strip that ball. Check. Fresno. 29 is Mike.
From the 38, Locke. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Here we go.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He completes this one to Mack. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Be grip.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A toss to Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
On 3rd and long, here's Greer. Going up top. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be third down.
Go! Hey, Orbit!
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, come on, no, come on, no. 29 is the Mike. Mike.
Now Locke. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 runs in a row but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Greer setting up the screen for Cook. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. The kick by McManus is good. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Got it.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Hey, Haywood!
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. After the sack on first down, Locke. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama.